Here in today's headlines, a magnitude 5.8 earthquake just before 2 p.m. this afternoon has left Christchurch shaken. The quake injured at least one person and left many residents reeling. The Coast Guard has rescued 4 people trapped by rockfall in Boulder Bay. There is liquefaction in the eastern suburbs, and Christchurch Airport was evacuated, as were all major shopping malls. Littleton Tunnel remained open. The Christchurch City Council has established an emergency operations centre at the council offices at 121 Tuam Street, which is the former Rexall building. Police are urging people to stay away from the hill suburbs because of the risk of rockfalls following this afternoon's quakes. Another key message is not to overload phones with non-emergency calls. Christchurch Mayor Bob Parker was in Taupo when the quake struck his city. He said the physical damage may be minor, but he was acutely aware of the psychological impact.
People of Christchurch don't deserve this for Christmas. I mean, what can we do? These are random events.
The Earthquake Commission, or EQC, is assuring Cantabrians that they have plenty of time to lodge a claim for any damage resulting from today's quake. Chief Executive Ian Simpson said those who need repairs can call 0800 damage. And while he says nothing can prepare them for more quakes, Mayor Parker is urging people to stay off the streets in case of emergency.
There's been further rockfall, contained, as I understand it, by the measures we've put into place. There's been liquefaction in some of the eastern suburbs, more cleanups for many people, I would imagine.
It'll be a busy Christmas for salvors on the Rhema. They're continuing to make the most of good weather. Yesterday, they moved a record 42 containers off the stricken ship, and they're also trying to stop oil from seeping from the ship's number 3 cargo hold. Occupy Auckland protesters are on the move. A court judge rejected their attempt to overturn the Auckland Council's eviction notice, which gave them till 2:30 p.m. this afternoon to vacate Aotea Square. But many don't see it as a setback.
We expected it, and we'd only be arrested, and that's part of it too. You know, we're prepared to be arrested because the situation on the planet, the global situation, is much worse than people are being informed.
Some protesters are going home for Christmas. Others are merely relocating to Victoria Park, a popular recreation spot in downtown Auckland. The little girl attacked at a holiday park in Turangi is recovering well in hospital, but her family says there's a long journey ahead. A trust fund has been set up for her at Westpac Bank under the name Operation Turangi. 30 police officers are on the hunt for the girl's attacker. An 8-year-old girl remains in intensive care, and an 11-year-old is recovering at home after being struck by a drunk driver in suburban Manukau. They were out walking last night when the driver lost control of his vehicle. Manukau police allege the driver was not only drunk, but also driving on a disqualified license at double the speed limit. To international news, North Korea has proclaimed the beginning of the Kim Jong-un era. Media described the son of deceased leader Kim Jong-il as the successor of the nation's revolutionary undertakings. And in Syria, an advanced team of Arab League observers has arrived amid a mounting death toll from a crackdown on opposition unrest. The team lays the groundwork for monitors who will check that Syria follows through on a pledge to stop attacks on anti-government protesters. Well, those are the headlines. We'll be back on air in mid-January, but for now, from the RBG News team, have a blessed Christmas. Ngā mihi o te kirihimete.